In this video, we'll demonstrate the installation of a Dzus fastener into the access door. I've got the access door here. I've taken that 1/4-inch hole that we already drilled and I've opened it up to 5/16 to be able to accept the grommet. And I've got the grommet stuck through from the bottom side here. I've got some masking tape on the top of the door, which allows me to hold the door while I'm moving it around. That's a little tip there. And we'll take the grommet. For step one, we'll place it onto block number 2, and it's a side A. There's a little letter A on the top here, and you'll be quite obvious that the grommet fits into that little spot. I'm going to call my assistant to come and hold the door on through the grommet, and nice and level with the surface of the block. And I'm going to grab tool number 1. Place it in the grommet on this side, and it's a light tap with a hammer, a couple light taps like that, get one more, that's all I need. And we'll lift up the door so you can see exactly what has happened. See how that grommet is flared out pretty much even on both sides right now, and it's still loose in there, and that's where you want to stop, just so that the grommet doesn't fall out. That's all you need to do for step 1. Step 2 is to take the grommet itself, the Dzus fastener itself, sorry, and stick the Dzus stud into the grommet hole. Make sure that the stud is the head side to the top of the door, which I've got identified with masking tape. Call my assistant in to hold the door again, and we're going to change blocks. Now I've got block number 1. I'm using side C, and that'll support the stud. Fits in there. And then we'll put the door over top of the stud, so that the bottom side of the door is up. And I'm going to grab tool number 3 out of my tool kit, place it over top of the stud. It's got the nice little hole in it, as you can see. Place it over top of the stud. He's got it nice and level. And I'm going to give it a couple light taps, driving it down. If I have the whole assembly out near the end of the vise, you can almost hear it changing sound. Let's see. A couple taps. Take a look if you're not sure. Tap it down. There, you've heard it change sound. That means that I've set that grommet all the way down. Now we can lift it up here and hold it, and you'll see the stud is still free to rotate. In there, I can rotate it freely, hold it with my hand, and yet it obviously doesn't fall out. You can't push it out. And that's all there is to installing the stud in the access door.